All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 18th day of posting my post-market analysis every day until I am tired. So today was a good day for me again because I had two trades today and we had one a profit and a loss. So I'm going to be taking you through how I took these trades. All right, so both of them were on Euro USD, and I'm going to be putting you through how I took them. So weekly still bullish according to the key level view. Daily, I didn't really see a key level, but I mean I was just following H4, so it was easier. Generally, I knew that I believed the market was going to sell today because usually every time there's a tiny week like this, the next day is probably um bearish. I mean, it follows the same direction. So I go to 4 hours this morning and I see my engulfing. I see my 4 hour engulfing zone, and then 3 a.m. candle rejected for a sell. So which means from 7 a.m. from 8 a.m., which is my trading time, but in this case the 4 hour candle opened 7 a.m. So from 7 a.m. to at least 11 a.m. I should be gunning for sales, right? So I go down to I go down to let me delete this quickly. This was the second trade. So I go down to H M30 rather. I go down to find my engulfing, right? And what did I see? I see that market engulfed this 7 a.m. candle engulfed, 7:30 rejected, and I entered exactly 8 a.m. And I set my stop loss somewhere around here. Yeah, I like to protect it a lot, like I always say. And my TP was somewhere here. It was quick. But yeah, somewhere around this space. I think it was like 1:4 or something. So unfortunately for me, I don't know, for some reason, I wasn't able to risk as much. The risk that was given to me, my max risk this morning was something around $120 or something stupid. So it wasn't easy for me to, I couldn't add to the position, and I also couldn't, give myself the my average risk, like my steady risk. So I made money here. I mean, one is to risking $100 to make $500 is like 1:5, right? Let's say 1:4 thereabouts because it was a 100, 100 and maybe 20. Can't even remember this time. But I wasn't able to reach my basic 250, between 250 to $300 for some reason. I don't know why. And it was really painful because I know that this trade at least would have given me $1,000. So that way I'm way above. Do you get? I'm way ahead rather. So I don't know. I mean, well, all of these things happen. I'm yet to figure out why I wasn't able to risk beyond that, because the max lot size is 5, right? That was given to us in the challenge, but and that is what I've been, that is how I have been trading all of these days. So why is it today that I couldn't risk more than that? So moving on, I tell guy, all right, sorry, I had to quickly pick up something. So moving on, I took this trade. I can't remember. I had to pause the video, so just bear with me. I, took this trade, did my 1:4, gave me about $500, and it was a good morning. It was a good start of the day for me, and I was just gunning for one more trade for the day, and I was done. In fact, genuinely, if I made good profit, like if I made my full normal profit, I wasn't going to trade for the rest of the day because that's something I like to do. Once I get my 1:3 above in my on my first trade, I automatically just end the day because I cannot be giving back to the market. It's quite painful when you do that. So this is the first trade that I took, so we can see how well it went. 30-minute zone, 4 hours key level. Let me do the progression again. So 4 hours 4 hour zone, 4 hour key level. We trade according to the 4 hour direction at least. And I see my TC, which is this 30 minutes engulfing. I see this rejection of this key level right here, and I entered on the next candle. Simple. Set my stop loss above. I just protect. I make sure that this is well protected, anyways, because there are days that it's a week around it and still go down. So I've learned that I should protect it very well. So that is the first trade for today. I'm going to be deleting it as I'm going to be showing you my second trade. All right. So for the second trade, it was same, not same candle, but it was there after this closed. I was thinking of buys. Why? Because this is a buy zone on 4 hours, and this is a buy zone on 4 hours, and there is a rejection, which is, where's my rejection? Yeah, same. Okay, no, this is what we're looking at. There's a rejection somewhere here. Where are you? I mean, the week is too big not to be rejected. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get the rejection. So this is, yeah, here. So did it touch? No. Let me quickly look for the rejection. Wait, let me look for it the easiest way. So I just mark out the week and extend right. So that way, all the zones, all the key levels around it will okay. So here, this is it. This is our key level. This is our key level for the next, for the 7 a.m. candle, right? So what did I see after the rejection? I was already thinking of buys because we already have a rejection. So if I see I know that at least between here, which is 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., I should be looking for buys. And what did I see? Before then, market already gave me my engulfing, which is my TC for buys. So all I needed was a rejection and a push, right? So this is my TC for buy, and then I got my rejection. This is from 11. I need to be thinking of buys. So this, it was a pullback into this zone, and then this was a rejection. It rejected this level. It was quite tiny, which is something I don't genuinely like. If you're going to give me a good rejection, give me. But I mean, I took it because I knew that I was going to be trading. I won't give all my profits back. I already made some money from the market today, so it was easier to take more risk. So yeah. So this rejection, and because the rejection is very tiny, I extended my stop loss to somewhere like somewhere here. I know that it wasn't the first candle that took me out here. So somewhere here. Extending my stop loss this big because the wick was tiny, and it's quite risky. And of course my 1:3, and we see that it went up to about this place. Yeah, genuinely my mind, not market was telling me, it was just my mind, and I don't want to be following my mind when it comes to the market. I want to follow what I can see. So my rule tells me that I should be buying at least between this, which is 11 a.m. to at least 3 a.m. Do you get? So each buy setups I see, I should take. But unfortunately, it went up here about 1:1, and then went and pumped and kept going down. So it's clear that the momentum for the day was bearish, right? Of course, I'm still going to be working on how to, determine the momentum, and even if I see all my setups, determine the, proper direction. Do you get? So, but for now, this is what I'll be doing, and I think 1 hour also agreed to this. 1 hour also gave me it. Yeah, I know 1 hour gave me now gave me this too. So he actually even gave me more confidence in this key level because 30 minutes and 1 hour are saying the same thing. Do you get? But then we can see that he didn't do so well. He went down, and those are the two trades I took today. After I went down and I saw that, man, the momentum has, the momentum is not very certain anymore. I just ended for the day. So yeah, so that is everything today. That's everything I took today. So let's go to do I have anything to say again as regards the chart? So I added, yeah, I added silver to my watch list. I'm going to be watching silver, even though today it didn't give me. I mean, if I traded it, it would have given me a series of, a number of losses. But still, I just thought I should add it as as it is. You know, it's actually I don't even know why I added it genuinely, but let's just leave it as that. Okay, so moving on, let's go to our funded next page. So we can see that I took the two buys that I showed you. No, with the first buy and the sell. So this is where I made 510 and I lost 105 SL. This was the limit they allowed me, and this one to thereabouts one. I think this one was 110 or something. So I made 510 this morning, $510, and I lost $105 later in the afternoon. So let me show you the profile so you see that. So we can see that we're up plus 0.20%. Yesterday was minus 0.18. So we're at least in profit now. This is 100k and 100,000 195. What am I saying? 100,000 and 100, basically 100,000 and 200, about almost 200. So yep. So what else? What else? I've taken 6 trades so far. Those are the two. My trading day is now 3, and we can see that at least I am up in profit. So yep, yep. What position am I now? I'm ranking 11,990. So I am position 11,990th. All right, so that is everything for today. I have 22 days to, prove myself. I just want to see how much I can really make from this, um, you know, from this account with what I have, with what I have got. So let's see how well we'll do it tomorrow. We'll come back here tomorrow and do better. So thank you for joining today, and bye bye.